Training.
All right. Time at last.
SPG. Fumble before my ambition. 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 Fumble before my ambition. SPG. Fumble before my ambition. SPG. Fumble before my ambition. Fumble before my ambition. SPG. Fumble before my ambition. Fumble before my ambition. SPG. 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 Fumble before my ambition.
Ready? Not done yet.
Fumble before my ambition. SPG. Fumble before my ambition. Let's rock. SPG. Fumble before my ambition. 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 crumble before my ambition. SPG, crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG, crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG, 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 crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG, crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG, 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 crumble before my ambition.
Ready? Bust your wall! Not quite.
Crumble before my ambition. SPG, 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 crumble before my SPG, crumble before my ambition. 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 SPG, crumble before my ambition.
Ready?
SPG, crumble before my ambition. 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 SPG, 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 crumble before my SPG, crumble before my ambition. 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 SPG, SPG, crumble before my SPG, crumble before my ambition. 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 Crumble before my ambition. SPG, 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 crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG, 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 crumble before my ambition.
You ready? Buster!
SPG, crumble before my ambition. 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 SPG, crumble before my ambition.
What?
Crumble before my ambition. Yeah. SPG, crumble before my ambition. SPG, crumble before my ambition. SPG, crumble before my ambition. Yeah. SPG, crumble before my ambition. 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 Crumble before my ambition. SPG, crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition. SPG. Crumble before my ambition.
Ready? Buster! You think it's over?
SPG. Crumble before my ambition.
Ready? Not done yet.